Yo, thank y'all for attending another episode of Top Shelf. Listen, we out here at Chavis Track, Raleigh, North Carolina. I have a real interesting brother with me, and I thought he would be good for, I get positive vibes whenever I see this man. So I thought he'd be good for you guys and hear some of what he got to say. You already seen my interview, so you already know what to expect. What's your name?
Yeah. I'm Brother Preston. I'm out of Durham. Chavis Park is very historic. Raleigh, John Chavis fought in the Revolutionary War. In some instances was the first black person to graduate college, which now became Princeton University. Came to Raleigh. He's from Oxford, came to Raleigh. Taught white children during the day, black children at night. Make a long story short, the rumor is that powers that be didn't like him doing that with black children, and they killed him in a ravine down across the way here. So this park is very dear to me as a black person. Love the vibrancy of it. I come out every day to work out, to play my congas, and also work on my body and clear my head from the day's life.
That's right. Normally I ask whoever I have on here to give me a workout or two of whatever their choice is, and just something for my viewers, just to get them motivated, because we are the chosen people.
Yes.
So I want to motivate others, young and old, but especially our people.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So if you don't mind,
yes,
1 or 2 exercises of your choice. Just show us how you get down on it, whatever you do on a daily. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Every day, every other day or so, I try to play my congas. I'm not going to do that now, but I try to do some sit-ups, some crunches, try to do some push-ups.
Oh, you give us a little bit of the congas too, if you just want to give us some. Yeah.
We do a little something like that. But our lineage of genes made it through the Middle Passage. So it has a certain amount of power with it. It has a certain amount of history with it that has been passed on. Those who didn't jump overboard, that came to the country, to the soil and had children, and who had children, manifested me and you. So I take pleasure in knowing that, and that gives me motivation.
There you go.
The body's the temple, brother. I stopped years ago abusing myself. I still have some faults. We all do.
Most definitely.
But pound for pound, we must stay in shape because of what's happening today. No question. We may be pressed into service to protect our sisters, our elders, or our other young brothers. So that's my mindset. What I try to do every day is some crunches. You ready? I'm gonna move. I'm gonna pull over here.
We working with you. So y'all can see the full setup. I'm gonna bring you in a little bit closer.
So I would get some crunches, 50 crunches in. I'm not gonna do 50 now, but 50 sets of 50 or sets of 25, just to keep the digestive flow going. It helps me during the day. I don't eat as much. Free food and all of that, they can have it.
What type of food?
Free food, like, we got free hot dogs in the lunchroom.
Yeah, they can have that.
Yeah.
It's free for a purpose.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's free for a purpose.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, it's
speak while you speaking on food. Can you go a little bit into the depth on what do you eat? Fish. Well, I know you probably don't eat pork, beef, chicken.
I don't. My personal preference is chicken, fish, turkey, fowls, many grains.
Okay.
And the reason being is that the messenger always said that it's easier on your system,
right,
to digest than most animals that we eat.
Where you from?
I'm over in Durham. I'm from Durham.
Okay, from Durham originally.
Yes.
Okay. I thought I heard a little bit of accent in there. Okay.
Yeah, I used to say.
I thought I heard a little bit of island in there.
Yeah, I used to say I'm from Charleston. Just messing with, sorry, brothers and all that. But most animals that we eat are vegetarians.
Right.
Like cows, goats,
So
chickens. I don't know. But
what do you think we are?
well, we're probably a combination based on what the needs are and what we are. Our body can adapt.
Right.
So under many conditions, ideal conditions, we're probably vegetarians. But in many instances, just the truth of the matter, like when we were enslaved, we got the remnants of a hog.
Right.
And survived.
Right.
And thrived.
Exactly.
But a lot of the power comes from many sources. The gorilla is a vegetarian,
Right.
but it's powerful.
Right.
So elephants.
Right.
So it's all a misnomer.
None of them ate meat.
Yes, it's just a matter of time or a matter of saying to yourself that I'm controlling what I eat.
It's all self-control, huh?
Yes, and it's not necessarily fasting. It's eating when you're ready to eat.
Right.
And that's been my philosophy.
Not overeating.
Yeah. It's like, free food. I'm gonna eat all. I can't move. Nah. Don't hurt yourself that way.
That's not how it was made.
No,
right?
no, don't hurt yourself. Thanksgiving. I can't eat it. So I'll do some crunches. Maybe.
Let's show how he get good money.
I'll do like that. Just simple crunches, or I may vary.
Here we go.
Those like that.
Hey, listen, man, I'm just curious, man. Tell me, if you don't mind, how old are you?
The
reason why the reason why I asked, like I said, this channel is just to motivate.
Oh yes.
Again,
well, I'm over 60.
Okay, so there you go. He's over 60, and look what he's doing.
I'm over 60.
He's almost. I see him damn near every time I come.
Oh, praises too.
You know, so
yeah.
my point is that you're at the age where a lot of our people are
Yes.
sitting back, relaxing, just waiting for the next day to come.
Yes.
But on my channel, we motivate.
Breaking down.
Right.
Breaking down.
All breaking down.
Yes.
You know, with sickness, whatever the case may be, they're not taking care of their body, not eating right, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I just want to motivate the next person to do what you're doing.
Yes. I want us to get up.
Right.
A little bit. Do something. Get up. The blood feeds the body. The blood heals the body. When you get cut, you start bleeding.
Right.
Get the blood moving. Just get out and walk.
That's it.
You can cure so much.
That's it.
Just various conditions.
But you got to get out. You
Yeah.
got to get up.
Yes. Exercise.
That's the first step.
Yes. So, don't wait until Dr. So-and-so says so. It's been in our DNA to get up and do it, man. So that's the thing that's my philosophy.
That's a fact.
Personally. So if you have a condition, you work it, and it will improve because the body is doing the fighting.
That's right.
You may take some medicine to help it fight, but the body is doing the fighting.
There
Period. I'll do some push-ups.
Over 60 and fit, y'all. Over 60 and fit. He's still getting to the
I'll do
money.
like 25 sets of 25, etc.
Yeah.
And take a break, a circuit like that, and then maybe throw some punches.
Yeah. That's all it takes.
Yes.
That's all it takes.
And try to improve on, my amount that I do and all of that.
Right.
That's the thing. But again, what's happening in the world today?
You know I was getting to that, right? You know it was coming.
Yes, sir.
That was actually my last question, man. I was going to ask you to give us some intake or, your feelings on the world today as far as coronavirus, Black Lives Matter, injustice on black people, things like that. Even if you want to give some motivation to the kids, to the younger kids, or even to the older people, you know what I'm saying, just on everyday life.
For one thing, it slowed everything down with the shutdown. It reminded me of George Jackson, who was in prison with the Soledad brothers out in California. He said, I'm not doing time, I'm using time. He became educated while he was in there, very prolific. Angela Davis fell in love with him, etc. That's another story, how that evolved. Another brother that comes to mind, Thelonious Monk, the great jazz pianist out of Rocky Mount that made it big. lost his cabaret card because of heroin in New York. In New York, he had to have a union card to play in the spots. He lost his card, got busted. So he moved the piano into his kitchen and composed all this music for the time that he was down, which is like 2 years, and came back with all this amazing music and became Time Man of the Year, which was like the sexiest man alive type equivalent for achievement intellectually. So that was 2 motivational points that I've seen and read about that got me going. In other words, cast down your bucket, as Booker T said. You got what you need. It can be rubber bands. It can be your own body weight. It can be anything that you can put your mind to. Think like a child in that regard, and grow from there. Right. I just want to motivate our people to keep going further. Now, when I see what's happening in the country, monuments toppling, 45 acting up, people getting in people's faces and outright
disrespect.
Yes. I don't play it, so I have to be in shape to be able to protect myself and family and friends and sisters. So not only me, but it could be a sister who's taking some groceries out and here comes the adversary that's going to get on her for one way or the other. We can't have that. So I don't want to get too deep, but it's all happening.
Man, give them all the knowledge. They need the knowledge.
It's flipping over, brother.
That's the problem. We don't got nobody to give us the knowledge.
Yo.
We got to read it for ourselves, of course, but if we don't read it, then guess what?
Yo, the bottom is coming to the top. We are the ones from the pyramids, from Shanghai, Benin, all of our DNA is right here, and we've survived this sojourn, and we're making a move now.
That's right.
So the young brothers and sisters who are making a move, I don't diss any of them. They make a move, I try to protect them. I'm not one who's sitting on the fence saying, "Oh, look at them doing." No.
Protect and guide them.
That's right, because we were the same way.
Exactly. It's all revolving circle. Come back around.
I remember Public Enemy. I remember many brothers in the 60s and 70s. We actually fought for black studies. So that's my motivation.
That's it.
Stay tight, keep it tight. If you're not moving now, start moving. Start somewhere. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step.
Exactly. I looked at the first thing I saw you one day. I looked at your shirt.
Oh yeah. This motivated me. I love the image.
Yeah.
It's a festival in Philadelphia called the Dundee Festival. It means New Year, and it got canceled because of COVID. But
okay.
It happens every year.
Okay.
And it's real big.
Okay.
And it's like some of the other festivals that we all are a part of.
Right.
It's not necessarily a music festival. It's more cultural.
Right.
And it's a beautiful thing.
That's dope.
But I love the image.
That's dope.
So that's why I rock it.
Listen,
man.
I can't even tell y'all how much I appreciate this episode, right? I think it's gonna be really good for you guys. And like I said, man, we just here to motivate and uplift each other and bring us back, you know what I'm saying, to really realizing what's what, right?
Yes.
All right. You want to give a shout out to anybody, man? Any organizations, your family, friends, anything like that?
Well, just really to the brothers in the joint. If you're able to see this message and you're locked down, you're not doing time, use time. Come out like Malcolm, man.
That's right.
Come out like many other brothers. Organize while you're in there. And once you get out, make your move the right way. That's my thing, and that's my motivation. We got you in our prayers.
As always, man, top shelf, everything. Keep everything top shelf. Never expect anything less. We out. Peace.